Did you know that nearly 60% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? This isn't just a number, it's a reality that keeps millions trapped in a cycle of stress and financial instability. But here's the secret the wealthy don't want you to know. You don't need a fat bank account to start building wealth. Some of the richest people on the planet began with nothing but a determination to change their circumstances. They played by a different set of rules, ones they don't teach in school. This video will pull back the curtain on the 17 ways you can go from $0 to financial freedom. If you think wealth is only for those who start out with money, prepare to have your mind changed. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more financial tips and strategies. It also helps the algorithm. Now on to number 1. Invest in yourself. This is the most crucial step, and it's completely free to start. Educating yourself through free resources such as videos like this one, public libraries, online courses and podcasts can be the game changer that transforms your financial future. A study by the Pew Research Center article showed that individuals who continually invest in their education are far more likely to achieve financial success. When you don't have money, knowledge becomes your greatest asset. Free platforms like YouTube and Coursera provide access to information that only a few decades ago would have required a significant investment. Focus on building skills that are in high demand, whether it's coding, digital marketing, or financial literacy. Number 2, leverage sweat equity. When you have no capital, your energy and effort become your investment. This is the idea of trading time for future value. One example is learning a skill and offering it as a service. You don't need money to become a web designer, social media manager, or content creator. You need effort. Consider the story of Barbara Corcoran, who went from being a waitress to building a $5 billion real estate empire by starting small, learning her market, and relentlessly hustling. Number 3, create multiple streams of income. One of the biggest misconceptions is that you need money to create income streams. You don't. Start by identifying opportunities where you can use existing skills to generate side income. Gig economy platforms like Upwork or Fiverr allow you to start freelancing without any upfront costs. You could even start a blog or YouTube channel, generating ad revenue as your audience grows. The key is diversification. According to research by the IRS, millionaires have an average of 7 income streams, and you can build this over time, starting with nothing. Number 4, build a personal brand. In the digital age, your reputation and your personal brand are assets that can open doors to wealth creation. Platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter don't require any investment to get started, but can yield massive returns if you're consistent and strategic. By sharing your expertise, engaging with a targeted audience, and networking with influential figures in your niche, you can establish yourself as an authority. This is how influencers and thought leaders begin to monetize their presence with sponsorships, partnerships, and speaking engagements. Number 5, learn the art of networking. One of the most undervalued assets when starting from scratch is who you know, not what you know. Networking doesn't cost a dime, yet it can be the single most powerful tool in your arsenal for building wealth. Many opportunities are unlocked, not through money, but through relationships. Take the time to attend free networking events, participate in online forums related to your interests, and don't be afraid to reach out to potential mentors. Studies have shown that over 85% of jobs are filled through networking. This same principle applies to business opportunities and wealth-building endeavors. Number 6, master the power of negotiation. From your first job interview to closing a business deal, negotiation skills can make the difference between staying broke and building wealth. These skills are free to learn but invaluable in practice. One example is negotiating a $5,000 increase at the beginning of your career. If you're able to negotiate a $5,000 increase at the beginning of your career, the compounding effect over decades can add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. There are countless free resources, including books and online tutorials, that can teach you the fundamentals of effective negotiation. Number 7, use other people's money wisely. When you have no capital, leveraging other people's money can be a gateway to wealth. This doesn't mean taking on debt recklessly, but instead seeking opportunities for zero-cost borrowing or low-interest options that allow you to invest in yourself. Real estate moguls often start by using owner-finance deals, while entrepreneurs might rely on business grants or crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter. The key is to understand the terms and use borrowed resources for investments that appreciate in value. Number 8, master the gig economy. The gig economy is an incredible opportunity for those starting with nothing. Apps like Uber, Lyft, TaskRabbit, or DoorDash allow you to generate immediate income with little to no upfront cost. You can reinvest this cash flow into other ventures, like a side business or online courses to develop a high-income skill. According to a study by Statista, over 57 million Americans are part of the gig economy, and it's projected to grow significantly over the next decade, making it a prime opportunity for those without capital to get started. Number 9. Learn how to sell. Sales skills are transferable to virtually any field and are a cornerstone of wealth creation. You don't need money to learn how to sell, you need practice. Whether it's cold calling for commissions, affiliate marketing, or selling secondhand goods online, understanding the psychology of sales can turn $0 into substantial income. Look at entrepreneurs like Gary Vaynerchuk, who started by selling baseball cards as a kid and eventually built a media empire worth millions. Number 10. Take advantage of free investment platforms. With $0, traditional investing might seem out of reach, but that's no longer the case. Platforms like Robinhood, Webull, or Public offer commission-free trading, allowing you to start investing with minimal amounts. Many of these platforms even offer fractional shares, enabling you to buy into major companies for as little as $1. This means you can start building a diversified portfolio without a large initial investment, riding the wave of the stock market's long-term growth. Number 11. Flip items for profit. This is one of the oldest ways to build wealth from nothing, and it's still effective today. If you look at successful entrepreneurs like Gary Vaynerchuk, flipping items was a significant part of their early hustle. Scour garage sales, thrift shops, and online marketplaces like Craigslist for undervalued goods you can resell for a higher price. Websites like eBay and Facebook Marketplace have made this easier than ever. Even if you start with $0, you can use platforms like FreeCycle or Facebook's free stuff listings to find items people are giving away, flip them for profit, and gradually build your capital. Number 12. Automate your savings. It may sound counterintuitive to talk about saving when you're starting with nothing, but even small amounts add up over time. Use free apps like Acorns or Chime that round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and invest the difference. A report from CNBC found that people who automate their savings are 40% more likely to accumulate substantial amounts over time. You can start with loose change, and once you have a habit in place, you'll find ways to increase that amount steadily. Number 13. Leverage the power of compound interest. Albert Einstein famously called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and he wasn't wrong. The concept of compounding means your money grows over time as you earn interest on your interest. Even if you start with just a small investment, compound interest can turn modest contributions into substantial wealth. Consider a Roth IRA or a 401k, where you can get tax-advantaged growth. According to a Fidelity Investment study, people who start investing in their 20s are likely to have over $1 million by retirement, even if they contribute modestly. The earlier you start, the greater the advantage. Number 14. Start a service-based business. When you have no money, a product-based business might be out of reach, but a service-based business is not. Whether it's consulting, tutoring, writing, or pet sitting, service businesses require little to no capital to start. Take an example from Ramit Sethi, who began his financial career by offering personal finance advice through free blog posts before creating paid courses and eventually scaling his business to millions. Identify a skill or talent you possess and start offering it to your community. Number 15. Use free marketing tools. In the digital era, free marketing tools are everywhere, making it possible to promote yourself or your business without spending a dime. Social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok allow you to reach a global audience without a marketing budget. Blogging platforms like WordPress or Medium give you a free space to share valuable content that can attract a following. Utilize free tools like Canva for graphic design, Buffer for scheduling posts, and Google Analytics to understand your audience better. Consistent, value-driven content can eventually lead to monetization opportunities like sponsored content, affiliate marketing, or digital products. Number 16. Start a content channel. Creating content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or a podcast is one of the most accessible ways to build wealth, starting with nothing. Content creation allows you to earn ad revenue, sponsorships, and affiliate commissions with minimal initial investment. According to Statista, the digital content creation industry is expected to surpass $100 billion globally by 2025. This means there's a massive opportunity for new creators. The key is consistency, niche focus, and delivering value that keeps audiences coming back. Start with your smartphone and grow from there. Many successful creators began with just basic equipment. Number 17, utilize free financial and business grants. In the US, there are numerous grants available for aspiring entrepreneurs, small businesses, and students. These grants can provide a significant financial boost without the need for repayment. Websites like grants.gov or the Small Business Administration, SBA, have databases of grants that can help you start or expand a business. Many successful companies, including Apple, have leveraged government grants and incentives in their early stages. Look into local or state-specific grants that could give you a head start. But this video won't mean anything if you don't know how to avoid the hidden money traps that will destroy your building wealth goal. Check out the 17 hidden money traps you need to avoid on your screen right now. Thanks for watching.